How to buy a tax lien certificate in the state of Arizona. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how Arizona works and dispel probably 3 of the most common mistakes beginning and inexperienced investors do all the time. And by the time we get done, you'll know exactly how it works. So follow the steps that I outline in here to make sure that you're not making any of the mistakes I've seen so many people make in the past, okay? Oh, also, hey, you like this stuff? Thumbs up, send it to somebody. This helps with the algorithms, all that fun stuff. You know how that process works. Let's just start with that. I'll wait. Just go ahead and click the like button. Okay, good. Okay, now you've done it. All right, so how to buy tax lien certificates in Arizona. First of all, let's talk about it. Arizona is kind of fond and near and dear to my heart. It's one of the first places I bought a lien way back in a long time ago. I've been doing this 30 years. I didn't believe the interest rate. It was 16%. I didn't believe that it was mandated by state law. I didn't believe I could get a property free and clear if they didn't redeem. All of those things, I was like, there's no way. And as I started doing the research and stumbling through this whole process, now remember, back when I first started doing this, we didn't even have cell phones. Well, actually, we had the Motorola Brick. Does anybody remember that thing? And it was like $5.35 a minute for a phone call, okay? And the only people that talked on those was some idiot that you're going, dude, you're paying $5 to say hi to somebody. It was really weird. And then they had fax machines were still in, I think. Pagers we had, the internet wasn't around. There you go. I mean, Apple or Windows 94 had just come out. I mean, just think about all the things that have happened since then. But, the reality is tax lien certificates have been around and they really haven't changed a whole lot, even with all this technology, for over 300 years. So let's just back up here. What is a tax lien certificate on a property? Because we're specifically talking about liens in this video. A tax lien certificate is a first position lien due to delinquent property taxes. So when a property owner fails to pay their property taxes for whatever reason, I'm not even going to go there, it doesn't matter why. For whatever reason, the county has the right to go ahead and put a lien on the property. Okay? Now in Arizona, it happens right away. What I mean by right away, not that it happens any quicker than anywhere else, they're just really organized. So what will happen is if they fail to pay taxes one year, immediately the next year in the first quarter or so, they're going to have a sale. At that sale, they have the legal obligation to offer individually those liens up to the public. It has to be to the public, one at a time. This is really kind of cool because this eliminates any of the syndications or your hedge funds and stuff from going in there and gobbling them all up. Not that they would, but if they did, they can't. So I can go in there and say, hey, I want that tax lien certificate on there. Now, I'm not buying somebody's property. Let me reiterate that. I'm not buying somebody's property. I'm actually not even doing anything to the property or to the property owner. The lien's already been there because they're already late. By me going in there and paying the property taxes on the property, I didn't cause anything to happen at all. Okay, all I did was give the county the money so they can continue to operate. Now, I want you to think about this. Does the county need this money? Yes, they do. So it goes for things like roads, bridges, fire department. The number one thing, matter of fact, in Maricopa County, probably 62% of all property taxes goes towards the Maricopa County School District. It's one of the biggest school districts in all the United States. They need money. Then you've got roads, bridges, they don't have any landscape because it's too hot there, but all that stuff, parks, hospitals, police departments, fire departments, they need this money. They're going, dude, if you guys don't pay this off, we've got to. It's not fair to all the other people that pay their property taxes. These laws have been on the books for literally hundreds, not 10 years, hundreds of years. This is not some fly-by-night, get-rich-quick scheme, flip this, short sale this house thing. This has been around for a long time. So they say, okay, I give the money to the county. The county gives me a certificate. That goes on file down at the county courthouse. That is a legal document. It is paying 16%. Now, what happens is nothing. The property owner in Arizona has 3 years to come in and redeem on that. So that means I sit down and I go, hoo-doo-doo. I'm watching Netflix or whatever the heck is going on and doing my thing. It doesn't matter what happens with elections, doesn't matter what happens to the price of oil, stock markets, foreign wars. It doesn't matter. I'm getting 16%. It's mandated by state law. Okay, now that person's got 3 years. I get 16% a year. It's not 16 divided by 3. Now, if the person comes in anytime during that time period, they pay it to the county, not to me. The county goes, oh, Sean's a lien holder of record, and they go ahead and issue me a check for my full investment, whatever that might be, plus the 16%. Woo-wee, yeah, I'm so excited. I go, do it again. I know what some of you are thinking, but what if they don't come in? What if they don't come in 3 years? No big deal. I call my workhorse. See, the county will do about 95% of the work for you. All I do is call up and say, hey, property owners failed to pay up property taxes. I'm the lien holder. You don't have to use that voice, but it's helpful. And I'm the lien holder record, and I would like to go ahead and, that's right, I heard you, foreclose on the property. Okay, so then the foreclosure process starts, and I notify anybody that's got a financial interest, and I say your attorneys, whatever, notify anybody that's got a financial interest in that property. And that would include the mortgage holder. That would include the second. That would include the IRS. Anybody that's got a financial stake in this property, including the owner, is getting notification. Dude, last call. Okay, we need our money now. In the next 60 days or 90 days, depending on the jurisdiction, we need our money. Okay, they come in and pay. It's no big deal. They have to pay your attorney's fees plus the 16%. You're going, okay, good. And then you go buy more liens. But if they don't, there is no gray area. There's no ambiguity in the law, any but. It's very clear. If a person fails to pay the property taxes and the lien holder has to foreclose on the property, all liens and encumbrances, including a mortgage, will be wiped out, null and void, and no longer attached to the property. Now, that doesn't mean the person doesn't owe the money. It's no longer attached to the property. I want you to think about the power there. Why is that possible? Because the county controls the deed to the property, period. Okay? If you don't pay the property taxes, they don't care who you are. I ain't giving you clear title on this property. Excuse me, the title, I said the deed. The title to the property, okay? I don't care if it's IRS, you guys do whatever you want, no clear title until somebody pays us, the county. Even though I've already paid the county and technically it's owed to me, it's still owed to the county. Then the county distributes to me. This is literally the most powerful investment strategy you have, because remember, the underlying value of the property is your security in this. If they fail to pay the property taxes, you have the value of the property, which goes to the research. I just don't go in there like a drunken sailor and start buying land, 16%. What if the underlying property is not worth it? What if it's 5 feet wide and 100 yards long? There could be a number of different reasons behind that. Okay, so you have to do your research. It's imperative that you know. I'm making sure I cover it with all my notes on here. It's imperative that you do everything on that, which means pulling up the list. There can be anywhere from 15 to 20,000 liens on a list. I want to separate the county up into what areas have the nicer properties, what areas have the best school districts, what values are average. If the area is $300,000, the value average of the property, maybe I want to see $300,000 to $500,000 properties. What kind of properties have those liens on it? And then now I've narrowed 15,000 down to, a few thousand, and those are the liens I want to buy at 16% on there. Look, I've got a lot of information I've been giving you here on this. My feet are falling asleep, so I have to move around. But more importantly, I told you there was a free gift if you hung around. Okay, I have got a brand new course that I'm going to give you for free. That's right, you heard me. I just put it together. Look, you guys, I got 30 years of experience. A to Z. All you have to do is click on the link down below. It's called HigginsMethod.com. HigginsMethod.com. Hit that, my gift to you. Do it, and I'll see you on the other side. This is Saen Higgins saying God bless and good luck.